Hi, my name is Frankfurt, Delaware, and today I'm going to be reviewing Sleepwalkers. This came out in 1992 and was directed by Mick Garris, and this was the first Stephen King movie actually that was just written for the screen. And man, it's a unique one. Mick Garris, you're in good hands with Mick Garris. He knows Stephen King material. These are all the movies he directed that are based on Stephen King novels. This guy loves directing Stephen King stuff. Anyways, the movie starts out and it is a crazy opening. You see oh, by the way, if you like cats, don't watch Sleepwalkers. It starts out with all these dead cats hanging. You're like, what the hell happened here? And it's Mark Hamill from Star Wars, and he's this cop and this other guy, and they're exploring the house. And like, what the hell? What happened here? And then a dead body comes out, and you realize it's the dead body of a young girl. What the hell? And it looks like she had the life sucked out of her.
What's that in her hair? A rose.
You're just like, okay, what the hell is going on? Then we cut to, so you got this teenage guy named Charles Brady, and then you got his mom, and they just moved to this small town, and they're kind of weird. There's this like weird relationship with them, and it starts out with them dancing. You're like, wow, this mom's being really flirty with him, right? And they start kissing. You're like, what the hell is going on? And it's a very weird opening, and it just gets weirder from there. Charles isn't only making out with his mom, he's also got this crush on this girl at school, and he flirts with her, and he asks her out, and he's like, hey, maybe we can go on a date sometime. And she loves this thing called rubbing. I know, dirty, I'm not talking about that. It's where you put paper on a cemetery stone and then you rub it. I guess this is the thing. I never knew that. But anyways, the relationship with Charles and his mom is really weird. And the mom, you might recognize her from movies like Star Trek First Contact, Ghost Story. And actually, she was on an episode of 90210 where a young Luke Perry goes and escapes. And she has this horse ranch and he ends up having this thing with her. Yeah, I know that. Anyways, let's talk about Sleepwalkers. So Charles goes and picks up the girl and we meet the parents. So her parents are actually the parents of Ferris Bueller. I don't know if they casted that purposely, but I thought that was kind of a cool little inside joke. Charles ends up taking the girl out. The mom meets the girl, and she's very trippy. She gives her a rose, which you're like, wait, that's the rose from the beginning of the movie with the girl, right? The girl who died in the opening, she had a rose too. Uh-oh. Charles takes her out to the graveyard. They start to think they're gonna get some rubbing going on with the gravestones. Little does this girl know, Charles is out to suck the life out of her. When they start making out, she starts to like lose her breath, and then Charles gets very aggressive. She attacks him, and from there this movie just gets nuts. Charles is like this cat-like creature, and he gets really messed up, and there's this cop, and there's this cat, and I don't want to go too much into like every detail of the story, but the Sleepwalkers are very interesting. They're like a mix between a cat, but they're not a cat, and they hate cats, by the way. So throughout this movie, you start to see like outside of their house, there's like a few cats, and then every time they cut back to the house, there's more cats. And what you realize is cats are like the only thing that can kill a sleepwalker. So Charles and his mom, who are sleepwalkers, they hate these things, right? This movie is also very over the top. There are some kills in this movie like I've never seen before. There literally is a person who gets stabbed with a corn on the cob in the back, and they die.
Slow down, horse.
There's blood everywhere!
No vegetables, no dessert.
Hey, I've never seen that before. There's some crazy early 1992 morphine. The summer before, Terminator 2 came out, and everyone wanted to do morphine, so it was like, you know, they did this like cool morphine thing. Why the hell are there cats here? That's weird. Every scene just keeps going more and more over the top. Like you think you've seen it all, and it just gets crazier and crazier. The real star of this movie is the cat played by Clovers. And Clovers really is the star of this movie, and he helps save the day. Why are there so many cats here? This is so odd. I've never had cats in this yard. It's not the best movie, but overall it's pretty fun. I'll give it 2.5 out of 5 cats. I think these cats realize what I am. I'm actually a sleepwalker.